Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching me from. This is your favorite program, EIE Enough is Enough. And the presenter of this program is your humble brother, a friend, a good citizen from the country. And my name is Donald Obaedo. And most people are wondering, most times they've been asking me, why is your name Double D? Is that your like guy name or whatever? Yeah, that's the name people know me to. And my name is Donald Obaedo. And today we have a lineup program for you this morning here in Canada. And the topic of today is Plan B, Good People of Anambra State. Yeah, the reason why this program is always on here is because I'm trying to educate our Nigerian youth and Nigerian citizens to make them understand that, like, the only way we could get through a better country in Nigeria, or let me say, in any way we could like experience democracy in the country, is when we follow through the electoral system of the country. So, Anambra, this morning I have some clips that we're playing from the Chinese and talking about the Anambra State governorship election, which is around the corner. Anambra State election is this year, 2021, I think November or thereabout. So I will be displaying all the candidates that are coming out for the governorship election in Anambra State. Those candidates that are trying to want to contest for the position of the governorship. I want to let Nigeria understand that, like, this is the only time you could make decision for yourself, because after the election you have no right over them anymore. It is now left for the person we elected either to be an humanitarian that loves to help people, or is somebody sent by God to come and redeem the country, or probably someone that will not listen to what the people are to say. It's two coins side. It's either the person elected is good or bad. But this is the time for us to go through their profile, check their history, because we can't just jump into people without knowing them. You understand? We know change is something constant. We understand that, but at least somebody that is good, it takes something for that person to turn bad. You understand? So we have to be looking through those candidates, examine them, check where they've worked before, check their credibility, check how competent they were during their place of service, either in the government sector or in the private sector. So I know a lot of things is happening in Nigeria. People will say, why this guy don't talk about all these things going on? All he cares about is the election 2023 election. Now he has come now with Anambra State election. Yes, when I'm saying this, it is the only time we could change the situation. I'm so glad that numbers of elections, of the governorship elections, will be coming even before the presidential election in 2023. This is an opportunity for us to shaping the governorship part of the country, to elect people that are well to do, so that at the end, those people that we elected as governors in various states will not support the credible candidate we're going to elect as president, and they are all going to march together and see how they can move the country forward. That's the only option. That's the only option. I'm here to talk about some certain things. Let's assume the country breaks up today into 3 or 4 parts, to be precise, because I know too well the way the situation of things are going. There are 3 major parts that are coming up with their demands. Let's talk about this. If, for instance, these 3 major regions breaks out from Nigeria, are they not going to still elect people that will run their government? the same people they have. Listen, most times we talk about the government, what about the citizens? Do you know the atrocity that are happening in the country day in, day out? People are committing crime here and there, taking laws into their hands. Nobody is talking about that. If you take your region out of Nigeria, now, are you going to change the mindset of the people you are taking out of Nigeria? That is one thing. Are you changing the mindset of those people in question you're taking out of Nigeria? We all know we had failed leadership. Yes, that is what I'm saying. We will listen to what Governor Winke said. I picked a lot of things from there, and I understand that like power flows from the top to the bottom. And if we want to tackle the problem, or if we want to solve the issue of Nigeria, insecurity, lack of unemployment, no good road, no hospital, no good education, name it, nothing is working as long as that country is concerned, is because there is failure in leadership. Let's break it down from the society now to the small part of family. If the head of the family is not responsible, there is no way the family is going to be united. There is no way the family is going to strive. When I mean the family, I'm talking about the father and the mother. When the father and the mother are not well organized, they end up bringing a product of what it will not benefit the society. That is how leadership is. I just broke it down into the family, into the smaller part of the society, which is family. If we fail to produce good leadership, we are going to remain in the same situation, and even worse than what it is now. Please, I will be showing and I'll be displaying the names and the candidates of Anambra governorship aspirant, the candidates. And I want Nigerians to understand that like, we need to support every state. Don't say because I'm not from Anambra is not your concern. No. Because all we are striving forward to achieve is a better Nigeria. Yeah, a better Nigeria. A country that will be good enough for you and I, that nobody will be talking about migration, or nobody will be talking about insecurity, or nobody will be talking about lack of educational system, the poor system. Nobody is going to be talking about the healthcare sector. If this military man permits me to display or talk about his situation, I'll do that in my program next week. I want you to know this program is not for me, it's for Nigerians. If I think about the way I'm living, I won't want to talk about any situation going in Nigeria. Because after all, I'm not there. My family is not there. Why will I be talking about it? Or I have things happening there. I have friends, I have loved ones, I have families. We need to talk about how to move the country forward, which is the future of the country. Like I said before, I said this administration is a failed one already. So we're looking forward to what we're going to produce after this administration. So what are we going to do? Are we going to lack preparation? We should not be distracted. Irrespective of the state that you come from in Nigeria, please, this candidate that's going to be displaying right here on my program, I want us to do a review. If you're watching this video, throw up your comment, check through all the candidates, and tell us on the comment section who you think is credible enough to be the governor of Anambra State. Because we need to start working from the little we had now to the mass that we're going to attain at the end of it all. Because at 2023, the presidential election is coming soon, and we should come up live here and deliberate on who is going to be the candidate for us. Because what we're looking forward to is the future. Because our parents fail to understand that we have a future, and they fail to plan. So we should not fail to plan the future for our children. That is why we need to understand the principle of democracy. If you don't participate in democracy, there is no way democracy is going to work. You and I have to participate. How are we going to participate? Let's let the people hear our voices. And when they are hearing your voices, not a voice of destruction, not a voice of causing problem here and there. Let your voice be a voice of solution. A voice of solution. A voice that someone that is in pain will hear and say, oh, this word that I just heard now just heal my pain. Not the one that will aggravate even someone that is angry. Because all we keep hearing from everywhere, left and right, are people making joke of the situation, and some even talking on how to make the situation get worsened. So like, I really don't know what to say, but my prayer is that we should try to understand that like the country needs a leadership. And when we are able to come together as one, agree in one mind, we can be able to achieve a good leadership. I'll be playing you the tape this morning from the politics from the China, where they were talking about the Anambra state, interviewing someone about the election with INEC in Anambra state, the governorship election. So they'll be talking about that. And also, I want us to quickly, last week I said something that was not quite accurate. So I want to really talk about that. I don't want to sweep it under the carpet like it never happens. This picture displayed here, I think I did a wrong calculation. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 presidents have ruled our country, Nigeria, since 1960, where we gained independence. And it was 16 times, but 14 persons have actually participated in this 16th presidential election, presidency in Nigeria, sorry to say. So what I'm trying to make you understand is this. How many of those people here has actually left legacy for their family? How many persons here you call them their family? I'm not talking about those hypocrites in Nigeria. So because one thing about some Nigerians, they fail to forget some particular things that is going on. You understand? I have a caller this morning. I'll be taking the call from the first caller this morning. Hello.
Hello, sir.
How are you doing? How are you doing?
I'm doing fine, sir. Please, sir, the network is not yet okay now for us to be streaming here in Nigeria. Please, can you just help us to make that correction from your side, sir?
Then, the network is not enough for you guys to stream?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Please, can you just help us to make an adjustment from there, sir?
All right, let me see what I can do, if possible.
Okay, sir.
All right.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So, like I was saying, a lot of people are watching this program everywhere. And if you are just joining, this is Enough is Enough, EIE, and my name is Donado Baedo, and I'm the presenter of this program. And I want to thank our sponsor, EPIDS Empowerment Foundation. EPIDS Empowerment Foundation is a foundation that is supporting this program, and they are working on a lot of projects on how to see how they could support our Nigerians, those places that really need help. A lot of persons are suffering. So I really don't know what to say. As time goes on, if they permit me, I'm going to come here and do one or two things about the company so you guys understand. So back to the topic for the day is Plan B for the people of Anambra State. Plan B. Why I labeled it Plan B? We don't know where the country is going to. I don't know. But I know the country Nigeria is still existing. But where the country is going to with this regime, I don't know. I really don't know. But I have faith that the country is still going to be together, irrespective of everything that is happening. After the sun, here comes the rain. Yes. After all this trouble, we will still succeed. We will still succeed. We will still succeed. The book of Proverbs 24:3 said, true wisdom is an house builded, and by understanding it is established. You see, if we understand that with wisdom we can build Nigeria again, let's not allow our emotions. In fact, Nigeria needs to be like, we need a good specialist to come and talk to the people about mental health issues, because the situation has driven so many Nigerians nuts that they don't listen and want to hear the truth anymore. All they want to hear is that person that is fueling them, telling them, yes, they've wronged you. Yes, take the revenge. Yes, let's do this. Yes, let's do that. No. An angry man has never made the right decision. Never. It has never happened. I've never seen someone angry make a good decision. I'm not going to come here and tell you, oh, the government has failed us like this, like this. I know this administration has failed. From the beginning, I knew it was a failed administration. So what are we going to do? There is life ahead of us. When life gives us a good hit, what can we do? We resist it and push forward. Are we going to just fall and say, oh, it is over? It's not over. Nigeria, no good. Is it we are not fighting tribal war now. It is the people against the government. That is what most people don't understand now. The only thing that could bring separation so easily is tribal war. Now it is the people against the government. What is there you don't understand? The people are not in line with the rules and the way the government are leading them. It doesn't mean things are going to go bad. All we just got to do is, since the government failed to respect the law, the oath of allegiance they took to office, they've neglected everything. Nigeria is a country that don't respect the law anymore. Then we bring people that have integrity. This is the opportunity. After the election, there is no more way, because you can't change them. People that knows what it takes to have democracy, freedom, people with integrity, people with honesty, people that fear God. Those are the kind of people we need for leadership. Not all these random people that will just come from anywhere. You just look at them because a good political party bring them out and they give you people 10,000 naira at the spot. You just say your conscience and just admit to them. And by the end of it all, if they give you nothing, you come back and start complaining. Why will you complain? That is why I'm telling us, we still have time now. From now to November, Anambra State, I don't know what that region is going to be, but I still know their representatives are still well active. Their governors are still very much active with the rules and regulations of Nigeria. That means they are in good hands. What are we going to do as the citizens? Let's not be brainwashed. Let's not be distracted. This is the time for us to take the bull by the horn. Let's take the bull by the horn. Let's not let anybody deceive us and tell us, listen, we're not going to make it. We're not going to do this. Listen, let me tell you, we are going to make it as a country when we come together, and unite and elect a candidate that is going to represent us. I'm going to be playing this clip now. The first clip I'm going to be playing is from the China, which talked about the Anambra state election. I want you guys to sit back and listen to this clip.
for Publicity and Voter Education, Mr. Festus Okoye. Thank you so much, Mr. Okoye, for joining us tonight. Give us a sense on a general note, because, well, we do here, and we say we are fully prepared and we are fully ready. This time around, has anything changed? Is INEC fully prepared and fully ready?
Yes, we are ready for the conduct of the November 6th, 2021 Anambra governorship election. As we are aware, before we had the incident in Anambra State, this particular commission had already deployed 50% of the non-sensitive materials required for the conduct of that particular election. But after the incident of Sunday, the 23rd day of May 2021, where we lost 376 generating sets, got our collation center burnt, lost 7 utility vehicles, and the rest of them. This particular commission has remobilized to Anambra State. We are trying to put in shape all the things that have been destroyed so that as we move towards the date of the election, we are not going to have.
Hey, I'm Russ Ruffino, and if you're a coach, consultant, expert, author, or speaker, I have just one question for you. Do you know where your next client is coming from?
Any challenges? So we are moving quickly to recover from that particular incident, and we are confident that the election will go on as scheduled.
So when you say that you have deployed 50% of the non-sensitive materials, as INEC determine the political parties that will run, how many are there if you have?
Well, as at the close of the period for the giving of notice of intention to conduct party primaries, as you are aware, going by the provisions of the Electoral Act, every political party that is registered by the Commission that intends to nominate candidates for various for the Anambra governorship election is obligated to give the Commission a 21-day notice of its intention to conduct party primaries. At the close of that particular window, a total of 18 political parties gave notice of their intention to conduct primaries to nominate candidates that will be their flag bearers for the Anambra governorship election. And they have also indicated in that particular notice the dates when they are going to conduct their party primaries in accordance with the timetable and schedule of activities that this particular commission rolled out. So some of the political parties are already out there in the field. One political party ought to have conducted their party primaries going by their own schedule and their own timetable. And then the rest, most of them are going to conduct their party primaries this month, with just one of them giving an indication that it will conduct his party primaries on the 1st day of July, 2021.
So 18 political parties, good information that you have given us tonight. Although I'm aware that a lot of political parties, some of those whom INEC do registered, have gone to court to say they were not part of the judgment of the Supreme Court. Are you listening to those kind of political parties? Are they part of those one that you have allowed to be part of this exercise?
No, the 18 political parties that indicated their intention to conduct primaries for the nomination of their candidates are the 18 political parties registered by the Independent National Electoral Commission. It is only those 18 political parties that we are listening to. In relation to the matters that are in the Supreme Court, this commission will only listen to the Supreme Court. So some of those matters are still pending in the Supreme Court, and whatever decision or whatever determination the Supreme Court makes, this particular commission will obey. But as of today, as far as the commission is concerned, we have only 18 registered political parties in Nigeria, and it is only those 18 that are going to field candidates for this particular election. But in fielding candidates, we are only going to recognize political parties that follow the letters and spirit of the law in conducting their party primaries. But as of today, 18 political parties registered in Nigeria have given an indication that they want to field candidates, and we are going to monitor their primaries.
Okay, we are due for break now, but quickly before we go on break, because I need to also ask you, Several of these political parties you have mentioned are in trouble in terms of administrative leadership of their political parties, which will determine those who are legally permitted to conduct the primaries. It seems a lot of troubles are already rearing its head. Part of the issue is that INEC is asking for primaries early enough so that the pre-election matters will be concluded long before the election starts. But give us a sense of the Electoral Act permits two kinds of political primaries, direct and indirect. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, great. So let's go for a break. When we come back, there are a lot of issues. PDP, APC.
Yeah, you saw that clip. So a lot of things has actually happened in Anambra State, the burning of INEC offices and destroying of government properties and all of that, because the masses are angry, they take laws into their hands and all of that. So they're saying they're going to replace everything and ensure that the election is successful. So I'm appealing to all citizens of Anambra State. If you're from Anambra State and you have the right of vote in your state, please, I'm appealing to you. This is the time for you to cross-check these candidates. These are the list of the candidates. These are the list of the candidates from Anambra governorship election. Please, I'm not leaving this responsibility to only Anambra citizens. I'm leaving this responsibility to all Nigerian citizens. We need to work together. If we believe in democracy, we have to work together to achieve democracy. How are we going to do this? You see the list of these people here, take their names, do research about them. It's that time we start researching people. We start asking, knowing things about people before we give them our trust. People earn trust. People, you don't just trust people, they earn it. So we're going to look at these candidates from the first Dr. Andy. In fact, I'm so impressed with the doctor, professor I'm seeing here. They are all educationists. I'm so impressed. The East, the Anambra people are well-to-do people. You understand that we need each other to survive in that country. We should understand that we need each other to survive. From Dr. Andy, Tony, Godwin, Obiora, Dr. Obiora, Dr. Godwin, Dr. Chindu, Dr. Chinwen, just name it, just go down along the line, pick their names and do a quick research on them. Do a quick research and come on the comment section. If you're just watching this program, if the video is just getting to you, just go through this list and let's help the citizens of Anambra State. Let's help the people of Anambra State to go through the list of these people so we could make the right decision for come together here and say, yes, we've done our research. Let Mr. Lagbaja go. Let Mr. A go. Let Mr. B go. We can be able to come here and say, okay, this person, I've done a check on this person. I think this person will be, let's give this person our support. Let's give him a try. Because we need to learn how to allow this electoral system start functioning in Nigeria. Because if we don't respect the electoral system, that means we are giving the electoral system the opportunity for them to misbehave. Because I said it, I keep saying it. If you and I come out and vote, INEC don't have the right to give us a result that is not ours. You came out, I came out. Everybody know we came out. So what are you saying? We could tell with the June 12th election with MKO Abiola, the people came out, they voted. But because of the era of regime that we are, then they refused to give him power. So please, I'm appealing to all Nigerians. This is the first candidate here, which is Dr. Tony. This is Dr. Tony. Sorry, Dr. Andy. This is Dr. Andy Mba. Please, irrespective of the political party he comes from, we are not here to deliberate on political party. Yes, we are deliberating on the candidates. Please, Nigerians, run a check, run a background check on this man. If he's credible enough to rule the people of Anambra State. It is high time we start checking these candidates. We not care. Now we take the where we did so. I don't care. And you not care. Tomorrow you can say, I dey hungry. Tomorrow I not get job. Tomorrow no good hospital. Tomorrow no good road. Because you fail not to care for those things as at the early stage. Pikin wey not learn how to talk wey small. Now when don't old, you want to learn how to talk. Please, we should be up and doing in our country, Nigeria. If Nigeria is going to be great today, it's not going to be overnight. We have to work it out. If you just think they will just implement all these things and everything will just jump, come in place, like magic, na lie, my brother. If you don't change anything, nothing changes. You have to change it. You have to work towards the change. And how are we going to do this? We're going to handle every governorship election that is coming up before the presidency election. We start going through those candidates and ensure we are electing a credible candidate that is going to represent either the state or the country. That is Dr. Andy. And the next candidate here, please, as I'm bringing this candidate out, please, this is Tony. Please, we should please look at this candidate. I'm appealing to Nigerians. We are not leaving this responsibility for only the people of Anambra State. Anambra is a state in Nigeria. And if we want to work democracy out, we have to start from where it is now. Now, before the 2023 election, Nigeria is taking a new shape. This is a new democracy. This is not the previous administration will be receiving what we are getting now. We're going to take a turn of change from the executive in 2023. But before then, this governorship election should not be ignored. Every governorship election that comes in before the 2023 presidential election should also be addressed. Yes, I'm here. The purpose of this program is to educate us about our electoral system, that we could get change from our electoral system. INEC is not going to rip us off our rights. When we come together, we'll be able to make a demand from INEC. I keep saying this. This is Tony. And the next candidate, please take note. My fellow people of Nigeria, we are not leaving this responsibility for the people of Anambra State alone. Please, this candidate we are displaying here, as a Nigerian, throw in your comment, go through their profile. We have to start looking through all these people. We can't just come out and say because it comes from PDP, yes, PDP share the money, that you vote for them. Or you want it came out from APC. Imagine the present administration now is from AGAP. Yes? What are we saying? So the political party does not really matter. It is the candidate that matters. It is the candidate that matters. We have to learn how to take responsibility, understand that if we don't come out to exercise our right, we are still subjecting ourselves to abject poverty, because when the right person is not elected, we are made to suffer. That is why you have to understand that it is important for you to come out and exercise your right. But before coming out to exercise your right, first of all, know the candidate that you're going to elect, that you're going to give your support to. Don't go there because other people have been bribed. They are giving this candidate, giving that candidate their support. You also will give that candidate your support. If it is the last thing you do, do it. Don't sell your conscience. Don't sell your future for no reason. Please, I'm displaying all these candidates. They are all from Anambra. They are all aspirants trying to go for the governorship position in Anambra State. I'm appealing to all Nigerians. Let's support the citizens of Anambra State, the good people of Anambra State. Every state in Nigeria is unique, and we have to learn to appreciate one another, support one another when it comes in terms of how to move the country forward. because if it is good for the good, it's good for the gander. So we have to do everything possible to help one another to push forward, because if we want to achieve a better nation, we have to do the needful. Joining the Anambra people to elect a good candidate is the needful all Nigerians should do. Let's focus our attention. Let's go through these people, go through their profile. Some of them have served in government before, because I'm seeing some senators, I'm seeing some people that are coming up that have worked in the government before. Check their profile. Were they sincere? Were they honest? Did they serve the country? Did they really went there to represent you? If such people did nothing of such, they are not credible enough. They don't want it. They shouldn't get any support from anybody. Okay, we have to start screening these people. Those that have held government offices before, we check what they did when they were in office. You cannot tell me you are a member of rep and you did not represent the constituency you came out from, and yet you are aspiring on another position. Who do you think you are? Nigeria is not your birthright. If you cannot go there and serve, there is no need you coming back and want to take any position from the country, because you are not an honest person. So that is it. The people of Nigeria, please, let's go. Let's do the right thing. Let's support the good people of Anambra State to elect a credible governor that is going to support the president that we're going to be elected in 2023. Let me take this call. Hello. Yes. Thanks for calling. All right. Okay. All right.
So I just want to say thank you so much. We are so very grateful for your contribution concerning the critical issue of Nigerians.
Thank you so much.
Nigerians. And we have been seeing your effort toward the resolution of what is happening to Nigeria. And we are so very, very grateful, sir.
Thank you so much.
So, also concerning about the plan B, you said, I don't just only see that you have been doing an emphasis on Anambra only. But I don't let it be on Anambra only. Let it be on the 36th. The Federal Capital Territory.
Yes, the reason why just to answer that question, the reason why you said I shouldn't emphasize on Anambra only. Yes, you are right. The reason why I'm emphasizing on Anambra election is because Anambra election is around the corner. Is in November, I think. So we need to prepare. We need to prepare the people of Anambra State for them to understand that, like, they need to do due diligence research on those candidates, so that they won't just go there and just vote a random person and expect change.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So as time proceeds, as time goes on, every governorship election that comes in between this time frame of the presidency election, we're going to be deliberating on them. This program is all about electoral system. We're going to educate our people to let them understand that the electoral system is still the best way we could change the situation of the country.
Sure. Not about arrogancy.
Yeah.
Yes, I said, so with the candidate that you have displayed to us now, that you have shown to us now, how competent and how boldness they have.
Yeah, that is why the people have to do their diligent research. That's why I'm appealing to all Nigerians now. I'm asking Nigerians, we're not going to leave this for the good people of Anambra State alone to handle this situation. We're going to join support, you and I, as you are calling now. You've seen all this. I'm going to display them. I think they are either 10 or 12 in numbers. I'm going to display their names and their photos. Take their names, do a research about them, because whatever position they've held before, good or bad things must have been said about them. If any of them have served the government before, and you know they went there as a representative, they did not, such person should not be given opportunity. Any of them that have served in the government before should not be given opportunity because they did not do a good job.
Okay, that's very correct, sir. Yes, sir. Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I said concerning about what you said that the issue or maybe the electoral or something like that. I just want to advise the electorate just for them to go on and acquire their voters card. That's the only weapon they can just use to chase these people out of government.
You are right.
So help us to beat them and help us to plead to them, sir.
Yeah, we will do the best. We will do the best we can. That is why this program is always live on air. There's one saying that you can force the horse to the river, but you cannot force the horse to drink water. The best we could do is to educate these people, tell them their right, make them understand that it is important for them to acquire or go and get their voters card, because that is their power, that is their weapon, that is what they need to change the bad government. So if they fail to do that, I'm so sorry, there is nothing I can do. The best we could do is to stand by the people and for the people and with the people.
I've tried during the week, sir. I've tried to meet some students union leader of some other university, and I've deliberated a lot to them to still turn land on how to be enlightening people. So as time goes on, I'm going to connect you with them. So not just to be exploring and explaining much about what is not clear to us, sir.
Yeah.
And again, sir, we just want to use your privilege. I'm appealing to you people, sir. With the aid of your NGO, please, sir. We have a lot of students here in Nigeria, not only even students, some others who are less privileged, that are not competent, that are not capable of continuing their education again, sir. And even infrastructure, in terms of infrastructure, we have people that lack, some institution here that lack, and even some secondary school and primary school. And we call them the future of tomorrow, but due to the incompetence of them, for not them to acquire the education, I don't think we have the possibility of becoming the future leader again, sir. So we just want to plead to your NGO and your foundation that please, sir, any time you can just render to them, sir. We are going to appreciate it, sir.
Yeah, that brings me to what you're saying now. We're working on something. The foundation is trying to work on something on how to see how they could empower those students that are not able to meet up to their school demands and all of that. And nothing is going to be hidden from anybody when whatever things I'm putting together, when it's been approved, I'll come live here and share it with the people. And when I share it with the people, and we're going to see how we could set up a committee that is going to be monitoring and check if these people that are coming to apply for this grant or this favor from this foundation, whether they are qualified enough. So yes. So when that time comes, I'm going to come live on this platform and tell our people, the foundation that is trying to want to support the less privileged in Nigerians is the EPIS Empowerment Foundation, and they are working so hard to see how they could they've been supported by most diaspora from Africa, all over Africa, and all over the world. People have been supporting to see that the needful thing is done for those less privileged and the orphans. So we will talk about that before I end the program today. But first of all, let me quickly handle the situation of Anambra State, and we'll get back to that when I'm trying to do the commercials, okay? Thank you so much for calling. Yeah, please, we're going through these candidates, and I want you guys to please, Nigerians, I'm appealing to all Nigerians. I'm appealing to all Nigerians. Please, let's join the people of Anambra State. Let's join the people of Anambra State to check through all these candidates. Let them come up with a credible candidate that is going to rule over the state of Anambra. Because if the governors are well to do, the job of the presidency is actually easy. You see, it's quite easy when the people are well to do. It will be easy for the president because he has honest and honorable governors that he's working with. So please, Nigerians, let's take this as a responsibility to come together and help the people of Anambra State to look into the affair of all these aspirants. To look into the affair of all these aspirants. Look into the affair of all these aspirants. So that they could come up with somebody that will represent them, that we know that they need good hospital, they need a good road, they need electricity, they need water supply, then everything for the state to run, function properly. Let's check through all these candidates that are right here on the screen. Their names are also displayed here. Please, let's do the needful. Let's come up here and throw in your comment. Throw in your comment who you think is credible enough to support, to rule and govern the people of Anambra State. I know most people will be saying, what's this guy doing? What's this guy? Listen, this is the only way we can get it right. During election, after election, believe me, we have nothing to say again. If we elect the wrong leader, it is finished. If not after 4 years, it will be after 8 years, because most of them don't do 4 years anymore. Please, I'm appealing to all Nigerians. Let's do the needful. Let's come together and help the people of Anambra State. Some of them have actually served before, served the government before. We're going to go through their records and see how competent they were when they were serving the government. Please, let's be up and doing. These names of these people and the picture, pick the names, go and do a research, come up here, throw up your comment, say this person is good, this person is not good. By the end of it all, we should be able to know who we, person where good, they're not the feel high down. Good person, there's no way you will turn that person to bad, though is people don't like good things. I'm sorry to say some people don't like good things. Let me not generalize it. It is some persons, because it takes only a good person to recognize a good thing that is being done. Most people don't know how to recognize good things. So please, let's support the people of Anambra State. This is Professor Chukwuma Solundo. Please check through his history, check through his profile. Like I'm getting some publication that like the current governor of the state is looking forward to see that Soludo succeed him. But that's not the way the government should be run. That is not the right way. That's not the best thing to do. That is not the best thing to do. Let the people make their choice. Don't say because you are the governor, this is my favorite candidate, you want him to succeed you. Is it your inheritance? They appointed you there. When your tenure is over, leave there and allow the people to make their choice. Don't come and say that you want this person to succeed you. Is it your inheritance that they are succeeding you? Let the people of the country, let them come out and make their choice. It's not you to say you want this to succeed you. You, they put there, want to put another person. Now your property, they put you there. You want to leave, you want to put somebody. You that they put there. It's not your inheritance, Mr. Man. You've completed your tenure. Leave that position honorably. Leave that position with no intention of who you are thinking is going to succeed you. Let the people make that decision. Let the people make that decision. There's a saying that said, those who fall behind are left behind. Those that are willing to stand, let them stand. I'm saying this to the people of Anambra State. Those that fall behind are left behind. If you fall behind, you will be left behind. And those that are willing to stand, let them stand for the truth, for our democracy, for our freedom, for our land, and for our future. Please, people should not give these people opportunity to start using the state as if, using the country as if it is their right. No, if I should still check, now we still get population past them. Yes, of course. The citizens are more than the government. But they only make decision over us when we've elected them. When we never elect them, they're the lawyer. The lawyer pass lawyer make. But when we don't let them finish, they'll bring out their ego, their wings, their horns. They don't listen anymore. That's why we have to do a total research, a background check of all these candidates. We can't just elect them like that. No, that's where we're making mistakes. We can't just elect them like that. We know people change, but it's difficult for somebody that is good to turn bad totally. We're not going to allow political party to influence any of them. Because the good ones, when they get into those political parties, they are corrupt. In fact, to me, if they say I should decide, I will say PDP and APC should be taken off as a political party. Let them take those two political parties away, because all we keep seeing is these old politicians that are moving from one political party to another political party with no plan or agenda on how to move the country forward. They've all failed. PDP has been given opportunity before, they failed. APC have been given opportunity, they failed. There are other political parties that are there that have not been given opportunity, that have good candidates. Let's look into all those small political parties. They are not small, they are great, because they have great candidates that the people of Nigeria are so blind to see. All they know how to chase is those big motos, those big cars that they've ripped us off our money to buy. I was watching a publication whereby a car dealership was asking Dino Melaye to come and pay up the money for it. They are all doing all this internet scandal on how to get followers or whatever. If I may ask, Dino Melaye was once a senator. What did he do in his constituency? None of them did nothing. As long as I'm concerned, they are failed government. Anyone that have ruled under the past government up to this present time since 1960, they've all failed us. We need new people there. And if you know you've worked in the government before, you had good intention, and you were not given the opportunity to utilize that good heart that you have, there is still opportunity for you because you have a good heart. Let's move back to the purpose of the day before we go out of point. The next candidate is, well, no. The next candidate is what's her name? Yeah. She was actually a senator from Anambra State. Read through her profile. The gender does not really tell whether you have a good heart or not. Yes, women can do better. We know that, but some women actually, like our Daisy Hanire, that stole how many billion of dollars from Nigeria Treasury. Only you eat that. How much can remain for the country? We only you go eat that. God go help that country. We will take down all those bad people by the grace of God. We're going to flush them out through the electoral system. We're not going to kill them. We're not going to fight them. Through this same electoral system, when they have the intention to want to come and rule us, we will look into them, whether they are good people. If they're not good people, there's no room for rotten mango. There's no room for rotten mango. No baskets for rotten mango. From now henceforth, if you are not credible enough, any youth, any citizens of Nigeria that gives his or her vote to unqualified candidates, somebody that has no integrity, no honesty, that person is a coward. That person is a coward. That person is a coward. Let's go to the next candidate. Please, if you are a Nigerian and you're watching this program, please support the people of Anambra State. Come here and tell us, who do you think is credible enough? Who do you think is credible enough to rule Anambra? Who is credible enough to be the governor of Anambra State? With all these candidates I'm displaying here, just go through them, take a research, and come on our comment section and drop a comment that this candidate you think is good enough. Then we'll take statistics from here. Then the best candidate here will go. I'm going to put that candidate on my platform, and we campaign for that candidate because people have actually appointed that candidate. Whatever candidate, the number, the figure of the candidate that has the highest support from this program, I'm going to display. It's a promise. I'm going to display. Nobody is paying me. Nobody is paying me to do this. I'm only respecting the wish of the citizens of Nigeria to display any candidate that the Nigerians actually say, yes, they've run through a check of this candidate and they believe this candidate can help move Anambra to the next level. I will display that picture of that candidate, and we will campaign for that candidate here on this platform till the governorship election comes. And that hopefully, by the grace of God, the people knows their right, because we're going to be hitting every now and then. We're going to be talking about that candidate, ensure that the people of Anambra State give their right support to the right candidate. And no matter where the political party he or she represent, we're going to still give them our support to that candidate. So please, if you are a Nigerian and you're watching this program, and please do a research on all these candidates that I'm displaying now. Do a due diligence search on their background, a place they've worked before, how competent and credible they are, to see how we could give them our support, because what we've been failing is leadership. And it is time for us to watch. The Bible says, watch and pray. Watch and pray. That means you look at the situation and pray. You don't just carry and pray. You watch and pray. So we're going to watch. We're going to watch very well. We're not just going to go there and say, oh, I love this man, because you like the man because of the way they talk. You know, people can be carried away with so many things. Oh, I love the man because of the way he looks. Oh, I like the man. No, don't be sentimental. Oh, I love the man because he comes from my local government. I love the man because, no, it comes from my religion. No, don't judge with those things. Yeah, those things actually count, but those are not the priorities. Those are not the things that qualify the candidate that is going to rule the country, the state, or the country. So what I'm saying here is this: if you're watching this program, please go through all these candidates that has been displayed here and give Nigerians the opportunity to understand that, like, Anambra still need to have a good governor to rule over them. And as time goes on in 2023 election, the presidency and all of that, every election that will fall in between now and 2023 presidency election will come up here and talk about it, and bring all the candidates that are aspiring to be either a governor on that state. We're going to display their picture and give Nigerians the opinion on them to decide who is the rightful candidate to represent that state. We're not going to leave the responsibility for the people of that state alone, because what we need now is awareness. When you go do your research, I do my research, we come up together, we're going to get facts, we're going to get good results. You understand? We're not going to leave this for only the people of the state to work on. No, as a Nigerian, let's come together in collective effort. Let's tackle this issue. And when we come up with the rightful candidate, this program is going to give that candidate their full support to ensure that the people of Anambra State are aware of the candidate they should give their support and give their vote to. Because all what we are lacking is leadership. The country is in a mess today because our leader failed to understand that he's not just a leader, he's a father. Because definitely, if you are the #1 citizen of the country, that means you are a father to everybody, the whole citizens of the country. But if a father fails to play the role of a father, what is it called? It's not called a father anymore. So this regime has failed us. We're looking forward to a better regime. And before we get there, there are several governorship elections that is going to be coming. And what we're going to be doing, we're still going to be looking into the affairs of those state governorship elections, bring out all the candidates and see how we could give that state our support as Nigerians, looking through all the candidates and see the candidate that is credible enough to represent the state. And this platform will give those candidates our support till the election is done. And believe me, if you don't support the right person and that change you're looking for did not come, and you come on social media and start crying, please, we'll bring you into our platform and we'll tag you and tell you you failed your responsibility, manage the situation you are seeing. It's as simple as that. Those that don't sow, don't reap. If you say it is not your responsibility, you are failing to plant. Then if you don't plant, don't expect to harvest. When people that plant are harvesting, you will be looking. So it is time for us to start. It's time for us to start sowing seed on what we think is going to help our future. If you don't elect a good candidate, that means you are not sowing a good seed. When you come up here, join effort with other people, see reasons why other people think this candidate is good. Listen, don't go by your emotional feelings. Don't go because of familiarity. Go because you see the humanitarian heart of that person, the God-fearing heart and kindness of that person, that the love he has for humanity is greater than whatever it is. People that are ready to serve, that will respect the oath of allegiance, is what we are looking for. So what we are saying now is this: Nigerians, if you're watching this program, please come on here, do a research on all these candidates, and tell us who do you think is good enough to be the governor of Anambra State. We're still looking into the candidates. Please, if you are just joining now, please kindly join and follow this program and give your comment. This is EIE Enough is Enough. We'll be strictly talking about how we're going to empower our people to understand that the electoral system is the best way we could solve the issue of Nigeria and the problem going on in Nigeria. The only way we can solve this issue is for us to come together and definitely strike out all these incompetent leaders that we've been electing all this while. So please, if you're joining me, this is EIE Enough is Enough, and this candidate is Chris. Please go through his profile and tell us what you think about this candidate, and we'll be deliberating on this issue by next week when we come. And also, please check these candidates. I'm appealing to all Nigerians. We are not leaving this responsibility alone for the people of Anambra State. We are together. Together we stand, divided we fall. Like I said when I was starting this program, if this whole thing that is coming to Nigeria now, for instance, now the country is being divided, every region decide to go on their own, and you're still going to elect someone that is going to rule over you people. Are you changing the heart of those people in your region? Because to me, like I know, those regions has been producing senators, they've been producing governors, and names it. They be representing the state? No, they've not been up and doing. So those people are still going to remain in that region because you're not going to kill them. So those people actually will still have more voice because they will have more money, they have more influence in that state more than every other person. What are you going to do to that situation? We should be wise. We shouldn't allow the way they say the way body takes crashing. If you crash like that, now blood now go fall out. So make we use brain. Make we not go turn somebody. We not use our head. We can't go lose the head at the last. Make we not go lose our head. Oh, I go appeal to every Nigerian youth. Violence is not the best way to go about this whole situation going on in Nigeria. We cannot solve the issue of Nigeria with violence. What we're going to use to solve the issue of Nigeria is to exercise our civil right during election. Elect the right candidate that will listen to our problem. Because if you fail to miss that piece, that puzzle during election, you're going to suffer either 4 years or 8 years, because the people that is going to come into power are the people that are not going to respect the law. They will not respect the law. That is the problem that is affecting Nigeria. Our government implement laws and they don't obey the law that they implemented. And they ask the common people, the citizens of people, to comply to the law. Why you, that is supposed to be a leader, an example to the people, fail to recognize the law that you implemented? Is a shameful thing that this is happening in our country. And thank God we are all seeing it. Gone are those days that we cannot talk. We sit down and wait for NTA to come and give us the report that they've cooked with the government. Sit down with all those small TV channels that could not talk. Those are our medians that failed us in the old time. Our media failed us because they were so scared to talk, because if you talk, they would take your license from you. They are doomed. Gone are those days don't pass. Make Buhari tell me make I not do this program again. Buhari cannot tell me not to do this program. Talk about the things they are doing in the country that is not right. I will come live on here and I will tell the government where they are failing. Yes, I will tell them where they are failing. We need to educate our people. Enough is enough. Enough is enough of all these miscreants that call themselves government. Enough is enough. They are all miscreants. They are nuisance. Sorry to say. It's annoying when we think about the things going on in the country. That's why I'm appealing to all citizens of Nigeria. Do not allow these people, because they are evil. They are evil. And our law enforcement agency are not helping. When they just give the command like this, they don't carry order. So please, how long can we keep losing our people, our good citizens of the country, because we have bad government? All they do is release the soldiers and police on our good people. They start killing innocent people. We don't want to lose anybody anymore. Democracy cannot be achieved in that way. We have to come in peace. We have to stay united. We have to come in one voice and elect a candidate that will listen to us. Please, I'm appealing to all Nigerians. If you're watching this program, go on the comment section. This is the aspirant that are trying to run for the governorship election, election in Anambra State in November. It's coming up in November. So they have few months now to prepare. We are in June now. Before you know, June is gone. July, August, September, October, November. We have less than 5 months. We have less than 4 months. Less than 4 months. So what are we doing? Let's help the Anambra people go through all these details and educate them on how to go about it to elect a rightful candidate that's going to move Anambra State from the way it is now to another level. That is what we're going to do. That is why this program is on here, to come up here and educate our people on the candidates they're going to give their support to. Because random people we've given our support to in the past are the people that are making the country be unbearable for us now, and we're looking for where to go. And we cannot keep running away from our land because we have bad leadership. Let's see what we can do to fix the problem of the country. I'm still one of those that believe Nigeria will be great if only we come together. Let's put away our indifferences. Let's put away our pain. Let's put away all the things bothering us. Because like most times we front our pains too much, and most times it becomes so unbearable for us to say, no, I cannot take this anymore. I cannot take this anymore. I've suffered. I've do this. I've do that. Listen, if you capitalize on your pain and your suffering, that means you are not planning for the future. What are you going to do to ensure that the future you will not experience pain or any of all those things you're experiencing currently now? So let's do something that will save the future, that will secure the future for you and I and our children. So like I was saying, the next candidate on the list is, so please, I want us to do everything possible, everything humanly possible, to see how we could give all these candidates, do a quick check on them, and come up here and tell us who is the best candidate that is going to rule the people of Anambra State. Yes, we're going to do that. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. And whoever the people have subjected to, we're going to come up here and give them our support. This is EIE, Enough is Enough. And my name is Donald Obaedo, the presenter of this program. People have questioned me and asked me what's the meaning of Double D. The meaning of Double D is because D started my name and D ended my name. So people call me Don or Double D. It's just a nickname for friends that loves me. And that name is something that I came to love so much, and I just front it anything I do, like, you know. So I'm here to tell you my name is Don Adobaido, and I'm the presenter of this program, EIE, and we have a backup sponsor, EPIDS Empowerment Foundation. They are the ones sponsoring this program to ensure that I bring a word of encouragement to our people to make them understand that we could change Nigeria through the electoral system, through the electoral way. Let's come up here, elect a candidate, and see how we could support that candidate and see how we could better the country. I still believe that Nigeria is going to be a great nation. So please, if you are watching this program, all these candidates that has been displayed here on this platform, please do your due diligence and come up here and throw up your comment. Tell us who you think is the best candidate that's going to rule the people of Anambra State. Yes, this is the last candidate on the list that I had. Nicholas, please, I want you to kindly, if you're watching this program, please kindly do us a favor by going through all these candidates. Most times people don't do research anymore. When you don't do research, you're lack behind of information. So do your due diligence and tell us who you think is the credible candidate for the good people of Anambra State to elect as their governor. So thank you so much, my people. Thank you so much. Like I said before, we're going to be playing another clip from Winke talking about how he thinks. It's not how he thinks, it's the right thing, because power flows from the top to the bottom. If the executive gives an order, it cannot be like, I don't know what to say. People, you should understand one thing, that like, if Nigeria is going to be great today, it's going to come from the executive. A up and doing president, a humanitarian, somebody that cares about the future of our fellow people. We're going to be playing that clip now, and please, viewers, sit back and watch this clip.
When is broadcast speech on this June 12th?
A lot of people don't know this, but the best way to make money with Amazon in 2021 is not by
Speech he made. He said, "Governor, stay in your state and do your work and stop worrying me." I thank God, Mr. President, no, I'm not one of those governors that come and see Mr. President or visit him for one problem or the other. I will not be.
Please, my people, listen to me, because there's a place I want us to talk about.
My APC governor, stop worrying me. Go back to your state and do your work. You're worrying me a lot. I, as the governor of Rivers State, under PDP, you will never find my leg. I will not go there. So I'm happy. That's why I support him.
Please, my viewers, I'm not trying to talk about his political party. I'm just trying to deliberate on the word he said regarding the presidency and what he thinks the presidency lack. And please, just listen.
If he does this, you will see that all these people who wear red cap are not my own red cap. This my own red cap is different. All these people who go to the villa and want the president, when they finish, then they'll tell them to talk to the press, and then they will tell them, "Only me cannot solve security problem." Who and who took the oath of office? Did you take oath of office with anybody? You took the oath of office to protect life and what? Property. When you were taking it, they didn't give the oath of office to two people. You are the one who took the loan. President said, "Go home and solve your problem. Go home and solve your security problem."
But let me also tell Mr. President too, yes, you have said the security issues is left in the state. How about our president? Not be so. The constitution didn't say that. Who is the commander-in-chief? Are we the governor or commander-in-chief? We are not commander-in-chief. Mr. President, you are the commander-in-chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. You appoint IG. You appoint Chief of Army Staff. You appoint Chief of Naval Staff. You appoint Director. Which one do we appoint? CP, I don't appoint. Director here, no be me. Commander here, no be me. Which one again you say they are under me? They're not under me. You are the one controlling. Okay, allow us now to pick who will be CP for ourselves. Allow us to pick who will be in charge of SSF. Then you will see whether it will be the same thing. Because they cannot act until they take powers from you. We cannot tell them do this, they do. If I call my CP now, it's okay. Let me call IG. Who appointed IG? Not President. I just want to hold on first. Let me clear with Oga. So why are we shifting the goalposts when the match is almost completed? You know, it is not good. It is not good. It is not good. So when there's a failure, what makes leadership in life is that when you know that yes, I said I was going to do this, but I never knew the magnitude. I can come back to say, my dear brothers and sisters, I did promise this. I agree with you. That's leadership. But for what I've seen, it can't be that again. Give me so time. But you cannot run away from excusing yourself to say, look, I'm not in charge. You must be in charge. You are in charge. It's not only to borrow money for Nigeria that one person will be in charge. You must also be in charge in all other things. Who signed Order 10? Is it me? Is it governors? So you are in charge. Not when because we are failing in security, you are not in charge. It becomes governors' responsibility. But when it's to borrow money, the debt in Nigeria today, somebody is in charge. Let us also be in charge in that one too.
You see what I'm saying? When I'm telling you guys that like the only way we could change Nigeria is from the executive. Is in charge. When we fail to elect a good leadership, a good president, the rightful leadership, things go wrong. I'm appealing to Nigerians. We should not take the presidential election upcoming presidential election 2023 for granted. I know people will say this guy has come again with his election. Yes, this program is to educate our people about our electoral system because that's where we are failing it from. We are failing to elect the right people. And that is really causing the big downfall of the country up to these days. We don't look candidates, we elect them because they've given us a little peanut and all of that. Enough is enough of that. Please, I'm appealing to Nigerians. Please, let's understand that like sometimes those trying to bring you down don't realize that you are part of the reason why they are still standing. When you bring them down, you go down too. So all those people that are saying, I want to go. If you go now, can you stand on your own? Can you? When you and your neighboring country are not in good alliance? We should understand that like peace is what we're going to embrace. When we come together in love and unity, we're going to come up with a voice. And that voice is going to turn the situation of the country around. Thank you so much for watching this program. But before we go, we're going to be going on a commercial. Before we go. Please sit back and watch this commercial.
moving now. Target for the week is 100,000 blocks. You can see others there. At the same time, they are all still, the bulldozer are still working. I think 100,000 blocks will give us more than 60 flats, the foundations for 60 flats. So it's a process, we're moving on. This 3-bedroom flat with 2 sitting room, a study room, a laundry, store, everything all in suits. It's a bungalow, and that's another one there. You can see them all in the same line. You can look over there quickly. Let me go close. This is another foundation that's been dug to completion. There's another one there, also the same. All, if you check them, they're on the same line. There's a big parking space also, so work is still on, so you can see for yourself. Green estate.
Yeah, that is Green Estate. And please, if you're looking for how to be a landlord and you don't have any idea on how to bring this bulk money to purchase this property, this Green Estate is giving every individual the opportunity to be a landlord. They have several plans whereby you could like come in and you'll be making that little contribution, and it will be used in processing your property for you. If you need more information, go through the program and you see every information regarding Green Estate. They are located in Edo State, Benin City, Nigeria. If you're looking for a reliable real estate realtor to manage that project for you, I tell you, Green Estate is the best solution for you. So this morning we've done a lot for today, and please, if you watch this program, go through all the candidates that have been displaying for the governorship of Anambra State, and please tell us who you think is credible enough to be the governor of Anambra State. Anambra is the state in Nigeria. In case you don't know, it's from the eastern part of Nigeria. And please, we need to support one another so that when we elect the president that is going to supersede everything, because we heard what Governor Winke said. Governor Winke said if they want to take a loan, they sign it alone. That means the president has the power to take decisions on his own. So why not let's elect somebody that could take decision for the people, that understand that like the people need to get this, the people need to get that, people need to like be up and doing. Please, I'm appealing to all Nigerians. We need to come together. We need to understand that the only way we could walk through Nigeria and get a better nation is for us to come and join hands together, work this out through the electoral system. Let's vote the right candidate and give them our support. Anambra State election is around the corner. It's in November in this year, 2021. If you have displayed all the candidates for Anambra State that is going for the governorship position, please take a look at all those candidates. Come here, drop your comment. Tell us who you think is credible enough to be the governor of Anambra State. And if any of those candidates that is being elected by the people, because at the end we're going to take statistics. Like I told you guys, our automated system is here to run through every comment of every individual. So if you drop your comment and tell us who you think is the best candidate that is going to represent Anambra State as a governor, we're going to support that candidate to ensure that, like, we bring the awareness of that candidate to the people of Anambra to see the potential of that candidate. We are not doing this because we are being paid. We're doing this because we are concerned about moving the country from where it is now to another level. And we believe the only way we can do this is right now through the electoral system. The electoral system is the only way we could solve our problems. We cannot do it through violence, through any other means. The electoral system is still the only way. Let's come together. When we come together, we elect the right candidate, and the candidate that cares about the people. We're going to look through them. We're not just going to go there because APC and PDP present one candidate. We just run with those candidates. Those eras of failure has passed. We're not going to look into any political party to elect any candidate. And if you are a good candidate and you go for all this political party, and don't think we are voting for you because of the political party. We're actually voting for you because we believe in you, not the political party. And if you go there and fail the people because you got into a wrong political party, we're going to hold you accountable for it. And after 4 years, we're going to vote you out. We'll come out the same way we support you. We'll come out here and also say ugly things about you. So we won't pray for such to happen. If you are a good person that has integrity, stand by yourself. Be a man of honor, a man of integrity. Know that you have your family name to protect, because if you fail to the responsibility to care for the people of Nigeria, you fail your family, because whenever they call your name and call your last name, people will just say, I ain't leave those failures. Those people are failure. When they give them power, what did they do? They could not do anything. And that is true. And anybody that honor and celebrate every failed government, that person also is a failure. And because they say birds of the same feather flock together. You cannot be celebrating someone that have eaten your future, someone that have destroyed the future of our children. They don't need to be celebrated. They don't need to be celebrated. People like that. Tomorrow now, people will still celebrate Buhari. We are waiting for them. They will come and be singing praises. This is so far so good. This regime has been the worst administration since I'm growing up that we've ever experienced. Please, we won't let this to continue, because if this continues, it's going to burn everybody in the country. Let's be up and doing. Let's come up here and plan for the future. The future is for us to come together, agree together, and come out during the time of election to make the right choice, to elect the rightful candidate. This is EIE, Enough is Enough. And this is your favorite program. This program is not meant for me to come here and talk. It's meant for all Nigerians to understand that, like, we're going to change the country. And the only way we're going to do that is through the electoral system. I don't care what you say about what you think I'm thinking. I'm thinking because I am living in a country whereby if they want to elect their governor, their president, they do it and elect the right person. And the only way they do that, when they protest, they wait for during election, they come out in mass and vote away bad government if they are not pleased with the government. So I'm not actually saying this because I've witnessed it, and I've seen, even both left and right, even the US, we are trying to copy all their system, their democracy and whatever. That is the same way they do it, and it has been working for them. If it works for them, it can work for us. Let's not just copy some countries, advanced countries, we copy some part of it, not copy them in full. If we are copying democracy and we do it according to what democracy is, democracy cannot be achieved if you and I do not participate in it. We have to participate in it. And the only way we can participate in democracy is to come up and exercise our civil rights and let the right candidate that's going to move the country from the level it is now to the next level. Before next week, I'm going to keep you guys in touch. Please, if you have a comment, throw it right there on the comment section. This is your favorite program. Enough is enough. And the presenter of this program, remember my humble self, my name is Donald Obaedo. I'm presenting this program live from Canada. And I'll see you next week, Saturday. Before then, stay safe and keep yourself away from anything that will cause you trouble, anything that will take your life. Every citizen of Nigeria, please abstain from it. Because the government that we have now, a government that don't care about the people. They are ready to unleash the military and the police on our good citizens of Nigeria. They are expressing their anger. We know they've wronged us and they don't want us to cry. Who they beat, they're not saying may not cry. But as it is now, let's cry with wisdom, because they say, I will they cry too if they see road. No more cry. Go enter their hand. They kill you through away. If they kill you through away, wait till you go tell God. Say the precious life that God has given to you, you go gamble with him because say you want to express your emotion. Please, let's be careful. This life is such a gift. Let nobody take it for granted. If on any occasion it happens the way it happens now, just be patient. Patience, they say, is a virtue. And 2023 is coming up. Let's put our effort together. Let's come up with strength. Let's come up with one voice, and let's elect a candidate that is going to represent us. Before then, I see you same time, same place, same platform, same station. And if you're watching this program and you've not subscribed, please subscribe to this program. Go to our YouTube channel, subscribe to our program, so that anytime I come on live, anytime I drop a video, you're going to be seeing it. If you're watching from Facebook, please like our page, turn on the notification button so you can be getting all our videos and all of that. Whenever I come up live, you can come here. Please, our phone number, you can call us anytime on this program. You can call us anytime and whenever we are live on show. You can call in this program and tell us what your opinions are. You can call in this program and tell us what your opinions are, because it's our time we start supporting each other. It's not all those that we come here and tell you, hey, the government have failed like this, we're going to kill the government, we're going to do. If Buhari is respecting the oath of allegiance to office he took, he would have resigned long ago. He doesn't respect the law. So we shouldn't expect that man to resign. All we will patiently wait for now is for him to complete his tenure. And we prepare ourselves to the next person that we think is going to come and rule Nigeria and listen to every citizen of Nigeria and work according to, like, when you come to serve, we will know. There are basic things that are left there for us for them to do. They are not doing it. We are supposed to enjoy good road, electricity, healthcare, education. All these basic things, and those are not even agenda for any politician to campaign with. We're not even talking about infrastructures now. Those basic little things that should be put in place. You say the youth are lazy, the youth are lazy. No electricity for somebody that learn weather to do work. Somebody that learn tailor cannot see light to finish the custom. How do you expect such person to get a job tomorrow? Because when he failed to execute the little job that was given to him, it has been labeled as a bad fashion designer. Are you an hairdresser? No light to even finish the work what they do. The country is in a standstill. And you and I are the one responsible to effect that change. You and I. Not to say it not concern you. Because if it not concern you during this election time, when that time reach where they not listen to you, let them not still concern you. Please, we should be up and doing. I'll see you guys next week, Saturday. Same time, same station, 1 p.m. Nigeria time, 8 a.m. Canada time. This is your favorite program, ERE, Enough is Enough. And the presenter of this program is your humble brother in diaspora. My name is Donald Obaedo. I'm keeping it real. I don't know too much, but I'm coming here for us to share ideas, share opinion. God bless you all. I'll see you next week, Saturday. And stay blessed. Stay away from large population. Always wash your hands, keep your social distance. Coronavirus is free. And God bless you. I see you same time next week. And stay safe. Bye.